Good morning. Well, I can see, it's teasing me this, I can see Land's End, and it doesn't seem to be getting any nearer, but I've bumped into these two lovely people.
Hello.
From South Africa.
Hi.
And your name is?
My name's Grace.
Grace.
And this is my son, Robert Adam.
Robin, pleased to meet you. Yes.
But you know, Jim, I don't know if it's called Land's End. I think they got it wrong.
Why?
It should be Land's Beginning.
Well,
If you're coming from the ocean,
yes.
it's a whole perspective, and I'm just in awe of you walking. It's about, what, 555 miles?
It's, sorry?
How many miles? The whole...
5,000 miles. I'm not even halfway yet. I've done 2,000. So I've still got a long way to go. And I've had a splendid time coming down here. I mean, I've walked all the way from Carlisle, all the way around Wales, Anglesey, and down to here. And I set off in April, so I'm not doing bad for a 70-year-old.
Yeah, doing well.
Yeah.
Wow,
So-
that is, and you know, just amazing Grace to
thank
follow you, and that right knee,
Yeah.
it's sorted.
It's only today that it's giving me pain, but as I say, I've had two quite exhausting days, and I slightly twisted it yesterday, and I
Right.
thought I'd get away with it, and I was wearing boots, which I didn't like wearing, and I've got my trainers back on today, which is much better. But this terrain, climbing over rocks
Yeah.
like this, is what does it.
It's
Yeah,
going to get easier,
Yeah.
and there's a little trick around which is a little bit steep, but you'll come to an amazing long flat beach,
Yes.
and you know,
This beach, I can't walk along this, can I?
You can walk along the path if
the
you want.
tides just come in, so
Yes.
you can't cross there, but cross along the top,
Yes.
and then the whole next beach will be open. And as I say, if you want to
I
wait,
don't like beaches particularly. I could walk along the top, couldn't I?
you can walk along the top.
Yeah, I prefer the
whole
top,
top.
especially if the tide's coming and going. I don't like that very much.
And where's your camper van?
It's in Pendine.
Indeed.
So how are you going to get back to it?
I don't know yet. There's a bus you can get to Penzance, and then from Penzance to Pendine. So
Well, you know, if we see you in the car park, it's a Kia,
right,
orange colour, same as the colour of your camera.
yes,
It's the first car in that car park.
right.
If you just wait there, we'll drop you at your camper van.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you
That's
very
it.
much.
We're
indeed.
actually just angels dropping down from a
Well, I'll make my way over there, and I'll see how it goes. Do you have a British telephone number then?
I do.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby has.
Well, okay. Well, if you'd care to give me a call, you've got
I've
a
got a card
you've
there,
got a
yeah,
card.
I'll give you
You've got a card, and just give me a call, and by the time I get there, I'll have a decision.
Yeah.
Is that? But that,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
very.
fine.
That's fine.
Thank you very much indeed.
Because we'll be tracking to the car as well.
Okay. Oh, you're on your way that
So
way.
we'll follow you, but a bit slower.
Oh, right. Okay. That's because I'm dying for a cup of tea. I haven't had one since I set off. So okay. Well, I'll get to the car park,
Yeah.
and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a lift.
Okay.
And we promise not to fly. We've got our wings tucked into our jacket.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Lovely people.
All the best, and we'll see you a bit later.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I passed the lighthouse at St Abbs not that long ago, or this side of St Abbs, and I bumped into David, who was walking along. I think was you with your wife, and she's moved on?
No, it's just somebody met on the way.
Oh right, oh that's fine. And I mean, obviously you're a local man, David, and you seem to have an awful lot of local knowledge of this walk. I mean, could you tell me what I've got in store, please?
So where you are at the moment is in the south east of Scotland. So this is mainly rocky headlands, etc., down the Berwickshire coast. And this part that you're on here at the moment is Berwickshire Coastal Path. So if you want to pan out, you can see the little area we're in here. It's called Petticoat Wick, for those that are going to view this. Lovely spot. It's a national nature reserve area. And further on in the distance, the ruined castle, Fast Castle. And if you actually look up the vista here, can't see it obviously, you've got Bassrock in the distance, and then you can actually see Fife, which is roughly between 50 miles away in the distance.
Right.
So East and West Lomond Hills.
Yes.
Lovely spots up there along the Fife Coastal Path. You probably hit the Ely Chain Walk, which is quite a famous part of it,
Yes.
and then you'll hit the East Nuke, and then you'll end up near St Andrews after that. If you continue further on up the coast, there's a lovely spot up there that I've mentioned to you, Jim, called Stonehaven, and
Yes.
below that's Dunutter Castle, which is a must do when you're in
Yes,
that
I'll
area.
have to have a look at that.
If you then head further up the coast and come round to the Moray Firth area, there's little villages called Pennin, Gardenstown and Crovey. They're also worth a stop.
Yes.
And Pennin's famous for the local hero film. It was filmed there
Oh, really?
in the 1980s.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was the Dire Straits did the music.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
So head up there. But my favourite part, if you do go right round the coast, if you head up Caithness,
Yes.
right up to Durness and that sort of area up there,
Yes.
it's absolutely stunning.
Yes.
One of the best areas in the whole of Scotland.
Yeah.
Cape Wrath, Durness, Smoo Cave. You even hit probably Achmelvik as well,
Yes.
which is a lovely bit that your viewers can Google. Fantastic Horseshoe Beach
Yeah.
there. You probably want to stop there for a night.
Right. Well, yes.
Loch Inver. We're also just in a spot here as well for the viewers where there's been about 7 or 8 dolphins in a pond
Really.
chasing, lots of mackerel, a lot of cormorants, shags around,
Yes.
and lots of seagulls. So it's very, very picturesque here.
Right.
Highly recommended.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I mean, I'm only into my second day. I seemed to hit the jackpot yesterday when I went into Eyemouth, and they've got all the festival this week. It's the Herring
Gala Day?
Queen.
Right.
It's the Herring Queen, and I managed to get a parking place where I don't have to pay, and I can leave my camper van there. And the woman said, as long as it's moved by the end of the week, you'll be all right. So
Good.
absolutely perfect. And
Perfect.
what a lovely bunch of people. And I was talking to loads of the local people, very, very friendly, and they were offering me advice and telling me what to expect, and it's absolutely fantastic. And having walked already in this walk around England and Wales, having walked the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path, which is stunning, and the South West Coastal Path, this is equal to that.
Yeah.
This has got everything. It's got the hills, it's got the scenery, it's got the lot. You know.
I think you'll find when you go further north as well,
You'll
it's
get-
even better.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's absolutely right.
Yes, I've done pretty much the whole of Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look, thank you very much indeed for your
Not at all.
time.
You're welcome.
It's wonderful to speak to a local guy, and you're a very nice, courteous man, and you've given me something to really look forward to. My mouth is watering. I can't wait.
You've earned yourself a pint for later on, or maybe a wee dram, eh?
Definitely, definitely. Thank you very much indeed, my
No
friend.
problem.
That was wonderful.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Thanks,
mate.
Jim.
Yeah,
All
keep
the
in
best.
touch now. Thank you. Well, here we are at the Ship Inn, and I bumped into France again. And France, how are you doing?
Very fine, very fine.
Got everything going to plan?
Yeah,
Good.
very good.
You're heading for Sea Houses the same as me.
Yes.
So maybe we could get together tonight and we'll walk together for a while.
Yes.
And Sea Houses, we'll try and find a campsite somewhere up there, and we'll have a few beers. You
yeah.
fancy? You
It's
fancy?
a great plan.
Yeah.
Great plan.
It's ever so nice to see you again.
Yeah, very nice. A pleasure for me.
Well, I only left.
Seaton.
It's about 10 o'clock now. I only left Seaton about half an hour ago, and I've bumped into Linda and
Joy.
Sorry, I go through that many places and see that many. It's very difficult to have my short-term memory is just gone. So where are you going today, Linda? What's the plan?
I think the plan is really just to quietly and steadily head into Lyme Regis, which we're told is not too strenuous.
No.
It's mostly, I think, through this Undercliff thing.
Yes.
Is that right? Which we've heard differing reports about. Some people like it, and some people are a bit like
Not so sure.
Not so sure.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we're kind of keeping an open mind at the moment, and
Right.
but it will be. Well, we'll have done it.
But you've walked from Exmouth, and so this is
Yeah.
your third day.
So this is our third day. So we
Yes.
started Exmouth and we went then as far as Sidmouth.
Yes.
And then yesterday we did Sidmouth, then over to Seaton.
Yes.
And now, yeah, we're doing then this bit to Lyme Regis.
Right. And so when does it end then? Is Lyme Regis the end of it, or are you...
For this section, then
Right,
yes.
right.
So we've managed to put 3 days together.
Well, that's
So to be able to come down here, we're from North Devon, so we just travelled down to do
Right.
3 days because the weather is so glorious now in
and the
February.
forecast is just
And
the same
and
for another...
stays. Yes,
I know,
exactly.
it's really encouraging,
But we need
isn't
to
it?
get back as well. So,
So is it your intention then, Linda, to do the Southwest Coastal Path in its entirety then?
Well, I've just heard the words come out of Joy's mouth only about 5 minutes ago when we were walking up. She said we are going to be doing the north. I mean, we set off and we thought we'd start at Minehead and we'd see how it goes.
Yes.
And actually, we're beginning to realise it is doable
Yes.
if you just keep moving.
Yes.
I know that sounds a bit stupid, really.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, because you're like, actually, we're thinking by the end of today we'll have done 30 miles,
Yes.
which is it's a significant little chomp off of the
Right.
650.
but it might take us 6 years.
Right, well, that doesn't
we're
matter,
not
does it?
planning
That
to sort
doesn't
of do
matter.
it, that quickly, but we are hoping to do it in 6 years.
Yes.
So,
Now, what's the difference
yeah.
then between like the North Devon and the South Devon then in terms of difficulty or scenery or what? People tell me that. I mean, I found that the North Cornwall section was a lot more difficult and more rugged than the South Cornwall section, as an example.
That's-
Is it the same with Devon?
I think that, well, mind you, we did a really difficult one yesterday.
Yes.
The Sidmouth to Seaton was a little bit up
Horrible.
and down.
Yeah, that it
Very
was.
challenging.
Yes.
And a lot of North Devon coast is very similar to that,
Yes.
I think. So we are looking forward to getting to South Cornwall.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
well, I wish you every success with that, and I hope we bump into each other again. I
Well,
mean,
you never know. Yes, yeah.
I'm trying to take advantage of this good weather we've got and get as far as Poole. And,
Oh, you will have done it then, won't you?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah. But you never know with this weather. It's just been unbelievable. I've been so lucky. All of last year I had good weather.
Yes.
I actually walked from Carlisle to Anglesey and around Anglesey, which is 126 miles, without any rain whatsoever.
Well,
And,
when we
that was in May. It was fabulous.
but it
yeah,
was
we did
beautiful
get
weather.
to a bit hot, I think, at some times last year. So
Yeah.
I know Joy and I were saying, really, actually doing this in sunny, wintry weather
Yes.
is almost perfect.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
to do this part. But
Well, I wish you both success. It's been absolutely lovely. I've been walking with you for about a mile, and I know that was a bit breathless, though.
Yes, it
wasn't
was. That was a bit of an
Yeah.
uphill climb.
It always starts
That's
like
right.
that. don't you?
Yes,
You know,
it did
always
start.
starts with a breathless
Yes.
section.
And we wish you well as well.
Yeah,
then,
yes,
Jim.
yeah.
Yeah,
thank
and
you, yeah, yeah.
when you get to the end then of your road,
Yes.
then that would be a long road. Yes.
Well, lovely to meet you, Linda.
and you, I love
And
to
you.
meet
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Bye-bye now.
bye.
Bye-bye. So just over my left shoulder now I can see St Agnes, and this is my destination for the day, and I've bumped into Simon. Hello, Simon.
Well, hello Jim, hello everybody. I've just met Jim and he's doing the intrepid journey around Cornwall, but I believe he's going to be stopping off for a pint or whatever at the Driftwood Spas, which incidentally has been voted as one of the best 10 pubs in England.
Really?
Yeah, so beautiful day today, not
Yes.
too cold, fantastic day for walking.
It is.
I wish Jim best of luck in continuing his journey.
That's very kind of you, Simon. Thank
Okay.
you. So are you going to the Driftwood Spas now?
Yes.
I'll join you.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Okay.
Thank you very much. That's
Yeah.
lovely, yeah.
Okay.
No, well, it's 4 o'clock now, and here I am in Shipwright's pub in Padstow, and this is Martin,
How you going, mate?
and he's from Liverpool.
Yeah,
and
Everton supporter.
are
Happy with the
you
draw.
proud of the point that you've just earned at
Happy with
Chelsea?
that. Should have nicked it, but there you go.
Yeah. My mate Ray is in the crowd there. I don't know if they saw him. He's a very, very, very nice guy. But I think he'll be happy with the point.
I'm happy with that.
And this is Dan. And
Cheers, Jim.
Dan's got a shop. Well, he's got how many shops did you say you've got?
We have many shops, multiple shops, all over the country.
I passed it. Well, I
We've
say
got 5 in Cornwall.
5 in Cornwall. I was in Wadebridge the other day, and
That's where I'm from.
yes.
I live in Wadebridge.
And he's in the vape business, and I was looking, you might recall this, where I was looking in like a mirror that he's got in the front
Yeah,
of his
you was,
shop.
what you was doing is you was pointing your camera, like you're pointing at me, into my shop window by chance.
Really?
And getting the reflection back of it.
Yes.
So I looked at your video, actually, I think it's day 207 maybe,
Yes,
something
it
like
was.
that.
Yes.
And I was looking through the video and I saw you pointing your camera and looking back on yourself. And It
Yes.
was in my vape store.
Absolutely, that's incredible because
Coincidence.
It's almost next door to the cinema, isn't it?
It is, it
And
is.
my friend
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I should go and watch Queen because there was a Queen film on there.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
I want to watch that as well. We
Yeah.
should go together maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I'm moving away from Wadebridge now. But we've just watched the Everton match. Now we're going to sit and watch the Manchester United match, and I'm going to get in a taxi back because I've had quite a nice walk today. But it's been an absolute pleasure meeting
Been a
you
cracker,
guys.
mate. Great to see you, mate.
I haven't spoken to anybody for about 6 days
Haven't you?
while I've been sheltering from
Yeah,
this
bet you
storm.
get that to catch up with me and Dan, don't you now? You know what I mean?
And so
Bet you
to
get that.
meet you two guys at a time like this has been an absolute
It's been
gem.
a pleasure to meet you, my friend.
It's been fantastic.
We're going to catch up in 4 days in Newquay.
Yeah,
where my
that-
other business is there.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the pitch, like we said, around the
Thank
back
you.
of the store there. Get everything charged.
Yeah.
And we're going to go for a beer together. We're going to have a good time.
That's
and then I'm going to
incredible.
follow you on your whole journey around the UK. And then when you finish, we'll have another beer as well.
That's brilliant,
How
mate.
about
That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much indeed.
You're an inspiration, my friend. What you're doing is incredible.
Thank you.
Really good.
But this is the beauty of this walk. Today I've just walked to Polzethen back, and
Lovely walk.
yeah,
Really
lovely
nice
walk. But I never know what's round the corner about this walk. This is the thing that I really enjoy the most. You can get down sometimes and a bit dispirited with the weather and all
course,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
But then all of a sudden you meet a wonderful person and persons.
Yeah,
if you
person.
understand.
Yeah, not me.
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
I'm just a dodgy scouse.
No, but it's true. Yeah, I've got no idea what's around the next corner. I've got no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, and it's been like that all the way through. And I've met some incredible people from all around the
Let me turn the
world.
camera back round on you, Jim.
Nice one, Jim. Awesome, mate. Well done, you.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There's Jim.
No, but it's,
Cheers, Jim.
What a legend. What a legend, mate. Well, good on you, mate. Good on you.
it's been absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
bet it
It's
has,
been
mate.
absolutely
It's a
amazing.
trip of a lifetime, mate.
And I just dropped into this pub. I thought I haven't seen anybody or spoken to anybody for 6 days. I'll call in at this pub, watch a bit of football, and then I meet you two guys.
Cheers, friend.
That's incredible.
There we go. Cheers, Uncle Lee.
Absolutely.
I'm down here. Nice one.
Cheers, guys.
So now I'm around about 5 or 6 miles south of Newport, and I've met this very nice, lovely family who were just chilling out on the beach here. So if I can have your names, starting with you.
Oscar,
Oscar,
Richard.
Richard,
Max,
Max,
Edward.
Edward,
Selena,
Selena,
Pippa.
Pippa
Sasha.
and Sasha. And you're all having a good time. That's the
Having a wonderful time on the
Very
beach.
Yes,
We just had a barbecue, some
Yeah.
lovely hot sausages
lovely,
and puns, and it's been very good indeed.
very good, excellent.
We
And are
came
you?
round by boat.
Sorry,
Came round by boat.
you came on the boat. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
And where are you all from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you?
So we're from London.
Oh, right, right. And is this a regular thing then? Have you been sort of coming up here for years?
About 5 years.
5 years. Wow. And it's a really nice,
And we-
serene place you've got here. It's fantastic.
Very nice.
And we've come from Wiltshire.
From Wiltshire.
Yes.
Well, we're the grandparents. So
We're
we
the
get-
grandparents,
we
so
get
we're very
asked
lucky
out.
to be asked.
Yes.
Aren't we so lucky?
Yes. And do you like the beach, the swimming, or?
Yeah, I like the beach and the swimming.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you're all a very, very nice family, I must say. I mean, I've only been speaking to you for about 10 minutes, and I wish you every success in the future, and I hope you continue to have holidays in this nice little private place that you can almost call your own. And he wants to be on as well. Are you coming on it as well? Oh, he's
He's a
lovely.
very important member of the family.
Yes, I can say, yes, he's lovely, aren't you? You've been for a nice swim. Thank you very much indeed.
Well,
Thank you.
you.
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Good luck
much.
with your walk.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck.
So here's Mike and Annette, and I've been sort of stood in this area now, probably within the last 100 yards. I bumped into 5 different people now. So you're in a bit of a queue, and they're all
busy bit.
But it's surprising how the sun's brought all you walkers out, which is very encouraging. It's very
better
nice.
than the wind.
Yes, and this forecast is forecast to stay like this for probably the next fortnight. It's looking very encouraging. But
yes, that's good
I'm
for you,
not counting
certainly.
my chickens, but yeah,
You have to make the most of it, don't you?
yes, absolutely. So where are you heading to today then?
Well, we hope to get to Seaton and
Yes.
then get a bus back to Lyme Regis to pick up our car.
Yes.
We're caravanning near Seaton, so we'll be back there tonight.
Are you strangers to this coastal path?
Not really,
Not to
no.
no, we've done a lot of coastal path.
Yes.
But we haven't been in this particular area very much.
Right. You mentioned Cornwall. You've done a bit down there as well.
Yeah, we've done the whole of Cornwall
The whole-
coastal
yes.
path. Yeah.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, and in fact we've done it both ways because of having to get the car from the car park each time. So we do a day's walking and walk
Yes.
back to the car. So we've done it all twice, really.
Right. It's funny actually. People say to me, "What would you say was the worst part?" Well, there was 2 parts. I'm talking about the Cornwall one. I think from Welcome down to Bude and then to Crackington Haven and towards Tintagel. That was a bit tough.
Yes.
But I think
It's
from
beautiful scenery though.
oh, it is. It's
Yes,
fantastic.
yes.
But I think St Ives down to Zena and then down to Pendine and on to Land's End. That was tough.
Yes.
Not
that's
because
right.
necessarily of the terrain particularly, but the boulders and
Yes.
and you was
yes.
walking very close to the cliff edge. There were some quite dangerous places.
There's a bit of
That's
scrambling
right, yeah.
involved, isn't
It
there?
certainly
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the weather was nice and the people were fabulous and all the rest of it. But it took it out of me a little bit.
Yeah.
That
Some of the flights of steps up and down valleys, you can get 50 or 60 steps at a go.
Yes.
That's a bit demanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think the beach at the Lamorna, where it was like about 250 metres of boulders,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it took me about an hour.
Yeah, it's hard.
That was really
Yes,
tough.
yes,
yeah.
You know, you didn't seem to. It was so frustrating that particular part.
Mind you, when you get along towards Chesil and the beach is all tiny pebbles,
Yes.
that's hard work.
Right.
Really hard walking on that. It's
Yes,
like,
yeah.
well, 1 step forward and half a step back every
Yes.
pace.
I don't like that very much either. It was like that on the beach yesterday at Sidmouth. No, sorry, not yesterday. No, it would have been yesterday at Seaton. If you come down onto the beach at the other end, there's been a landslide. You know, it's really
Yes, that's
soft
right,
mud.
yeah.
There's
That's
a
right,
tree,
Big detour there.
big
yes.
tree come down the
Yeah.
cliff and
Yes.
everything, and,
Yeah.
there was BBC cameras there when I was there. looking at
Okay,
it.
yeah.
But it looks quite dangerous actually, because it got absolutely saturated last weekend.
Yes.
And you can imagine what would happen if that lot all moved,
Yeah.
You can.
like a
right,
massive
yes.
landslide, you
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah, coastal path walking's fine, but not near the edge.
no, that's absolutely right. Well, look, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah,
It's
and
only a
you
brief
too,
hello,
yes,
and the best of luck to you, and thank you very much
You
for your
too.
time.
Hope you
Take care on the
succeed in
rest of your
doing
walk.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
And
thanks.
look me up and send me a message. It'd be very nice.
Right, okay.
Thank you very much. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
So I've just met these wonderful people. I've only just come out of the cafe and they're all walking along, and apparently they don't actually know each other because they've only just met. And so your name is?
Linda Cooper.
Linda.
And Sylvia. And
Sylvia. Dave.
Paul.
So have you sort of teamed up now? Are you all going to be walking together, or
No,
are
no,
you
we're
just
ignoring
you
each other.
that's it then. At the end of this conversation,
No, no.
you're going on your
a race
separate
home,
way.
yes.
But isn't this weather terrific?
Absolutely
You know,
lovely.
it's unbelievable. It was a bit cold in the van last night because there was no cloud cover and there was the stars, there was millions, but the temperature dropped to about freezing during the night. But I mean, look at it now, and yet the rest of the country are.
It's snowing in
look at-
Stratford.
Yes, and up north, my daughter's in Manchester. She said, "You want to see the size of the snowflakes?" You know, she said it's serious. And Glasgow, they've got that -10, and here we are on this wonderful coast, and just look at it. It's fabulous, isn't it?
We can't because we're looking at you.
Well, look, it's been a quick hello, but it's lovely to meet people
you.
like you.
Nice
On,
to meet
on,
you. Well
and
done.
the idea of this film is really, okay, it's to see me, but it's more of the people that I meet, and I'm encouraging people to get themselves out onto the coastal path, because I'm 70 now. Last year I was 70, and if I can do 5,000 miles around Britain, anybody can.
Right.
Well done.
No, I can't. I'm 70 and I can't.
But lovely to meet you all.
And you.
Thank you very much, thank you. Well, it's mid-afternoon and these are the first people I've seen on this coastal path today, and this is Paul and this is Sue.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
And it's, I didn't really, to be honest, Paul, expect to see many people. Have you seen anybody then?
We've seen 2 other people so far today.
Yes.
Well, 1 couple and 1 other person walking out, and that's basically it.
Right.
And that's what you get this time of year down here.
Well, yeah,
It's beautiful.
obviously. I mean, obviously, just having walked down to Land's End from the other direction, there was quite a lot of people on the north side of it.
Yeah.
But it's really tough. I don't know that you've done that walk up there to St Ives. It's a tough walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is easier, but it's still got loads of character, and I'm surprised that the actual path is in good nick, isn't it? It's not soaking
It's not bad.
wet.
It's not bad. No,
Not
there's
bad.
a little bit, few boggy patches you got to come past, but
yes. Well,
nothing really to worry about.
Yes, because we've only got another 2 or 3 days of this very nice mild weather, and I find it's going to start raining again, the forecast tells me.
I've no idea. We're off home this evening.
Yeah.
Back up to Birmingham this evening.
Right, you've got a lovely Birmingham accent, Susie. Whereabouts in Birmingham?
We're from Hall Green.
Oh, I used to live in Hall Green and Shirley on the A34. Yeah, blimey.
right.
So my old stomping ground. Yeah.
Robin Hood Island, not far from there.
Yes, not well. We lived in Tamworth Lane, which is like going off towards Earl, sort of that direction. Yeah,
we know it.
Yeah, that was in the late 60s, early 70s. It's a long time ago.
Right.
So where are you heading to now then? Have you got a plan?
Back to Penberth, get to the car, over to Hale.
Yes.
Pick up a pasty and a cake, and then drive back home to Birmingham.
Oh, blimey. But the pasties are nice, aren't they? I could live on the pasties. So this Penberth, there's 1 or 2 places along the other side of this hill where they do the pole dark.
Yeah, that's right.
So have you actually seen them doing any of the filming then?
No, we've only been down in the summer and they don't tend to do it in the summer.
Oh, right. Well, look, it's been really lovely meeting you two, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your walk. And
just the hill to go.
Sorry?
Just the hill to go. And then,
I'm just going to keep on walking towards. I'm not going to make it to Penzance, and you've got to think it'll be getting dark in a couple of hours, if not less. So I'm just looking for the next place that's got a pub where I can get a taxi or a bus.
Yeah.
Quite a walk on this stretch.
I'd imagine it's quite a walk. There was nothing at St Loy apart from beautiful scenery. A few houses.
I think yes, but there is a place before there where I've noticed there's a pub, and it's not far off the 3311. So I've got a taxi number from a woman in Land's End. She'll come and pick me up, so it's not too far to get over there.
Yeah, should be. Yeah, it's nice, beautiful scenery anyway. So hope you enjoy it.
Lovely to meet you.
And you.
And you.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you very much. Bye now.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, cheers.
Right, it's 3:30 now and I'm near Penbryn, and these are the first walkers I've actually come across today in, 8 hours?
Wow.
And so, your name is Sir?
Martin. My name's Martin.
I'm Pella.
Pella.
Margie.
Hugo.
And where are you all off to today then? Is it just a casual kind of walk?
Just a little family walk to Llangrannog.
We started off in Aberporth and we have a house over in Llangrannog, so that's where we're heading.
That's a nice little place actually. It's
Lovely.
Very nice.
Absolutely
yeah,
lovely.
Some nice pubs to go to.
Yeah.
And yourself, have you been an avid walker for a while now then, being in this family?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
No choice, really.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of forced marching.
When you was a kid, you know, you was told you was going, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he carries the heavy bag.
I do.
So that's useful for us.
and how far do you, when you're doing these walks, how far do you usually, 5-10 miles or do you
Yeah, more like that, I guess. Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of ups and downs, so we've got to take those
5-10
into
miles
account.
Is about right, so, yeah.
Right.
Probably do much more.
Well, Aberporth to Llangrannog is probably going to take us about 3 hours, but we stop for a picnic and.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way to do it, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And how long have you lived in Llangrannog then?
Well, we don't live there. It's a second home, so we've been going. I mean, my wife's family have had the place for 60 years now.
Wow.
So you know, it's you kind of there is a belonging of a sort.
Oh well, that's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And well, it's been a real pleasure meeting you all.
Well, likewise.
It's very nice to come across people like you and with a smile on your faces.
Jim, all the best to you,
Yeah, good luck.
and really good luck in what you're doing.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
And happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right then.
Okay. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Thank you. This is Ellie and Jenny, who I just happened to be walking through this campsite, and I was very kindly offered a cup of tea, and I've been sat here for about half an hour just chatting away now. And so are you enjoying it here, Ellie? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Have you met some nice friends?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And whereabouts do you live?
Manchester.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, well, I'm pleased that you're having a good time, and it's your half term off school right now. Yeah. And Jenny, you've picked this site several times. You come here quite often.
Yeah, come here all the time.
And how long did it take you to get home from here then? It's not
It's
far.
only about an hour and a quarter.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, it's a great campsite. It's one of the nicest I've seen, to be honest.
It is a good one.
But I'd just like to say thank you very much for the cup of tea. And
No, you're welcome.
We've sat and told each other our life stories, I think.
Yeah.
And, but it's a real pleasure to meet you, and check me out on YouTube.
We will.
Okay.
We will.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.